Number 1, we have crude oil. Crude oil is a liquid mixture of hydrocarbon that can be refined into various products such as gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and petrochemical. Crude oil is formed from the remnant of ancient plants and animals that were buried under layers of sediment and subjected to high pressure and temperature over millions of years. Nigeria is the second largest oil and gas producer in Africa, after Angola, and the 11th largest oil producer in the world. Nigeria has an estimated 37 billion barrels of proven crude oil reserve, which account for about 2.2% of the global total. Nigerian oil production average is 1.8 million barrels per day in 2020, down from 2.1 million barrels per day in 2019, due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the OPEC plus production cuts. Nigeria crude oil is mainly found in the Niger Delta basin, which cover about 7.5% of the country land area. The Niger Delta basin is divided into 3 geological zones: the coastal plain, the deltaic belt, and the Anambra basin. The coastal plain is the shallowest and most prolific zone, where most of the oil fields are located. The deltaic belt is deeper and more complex, with some large oil fields and gas condensate field. The Anambra basin is the deepest and the largest explored zone, with potential for unconventional oil and gas resources. Some of the major oil fields in Nigeria are the Olubiri. This is the first oil field in Nigeria discovered in 1956 by Shell BP. It is located in Bayelsa State in the coastal plain zone. It has a peak production of 10,000 barrels per day, but now it is depleted and abandoned. We also have the Bomu. This is the second oil field discovered in Nigeria in 1958 by Shell BP. It is located in Rivers State in the coastal plain zone. It has a peak production of 50,000 barrels per day, and it is still producing. We also have the Afam. This is the third oil field discovered in Nigeria in 1959 by Shell BP. It is located in Rivers State in the deltaic belt zone. It has a peak production of 100,000 barrels per day, and it is still producing. We also have the Bonga. This is the largest deep water oil field in Nigeria, discovered in 1996 by Shell BP. It is located in the Gulf of Guinea, about 120 kilometers offshore. It has a peak production of 225,000 barrels per day, and it is still producing. We also have the Agbami. This is the second largest deep water oil field in Nigeria, discovered in 1998 by Chevron. It is located in the Gulf of Guinea, about 220 kilometers offshore. It has a peak production of 250,000 barrels per day, and it is still producing. Nigeria crude oil is classified into 2 types, light and comparatively heavy. The light crude oil has a high API gravity, which means it is less dense and more valuable. The heavy crude oil has a low API gravity, which means it is more dense and less valuable. Both types are paraffinic and low in sulfur, which means they are less corrosive and easy to refine. And also, some of the main grades of Nigerian crude oil are Bony Light. This is the most popular and sought after grade of Nigerian crude oil. It has an API gravity of 36 degrees and a sulfur content of 0.15%. It is produced from various fields in the Niger Delta, such as Boni, Forcados, and Kwaibo. It is exported mainly to Europe and North America. And also we have the Forcados. This is another high quality grade of Nigerian crude oil. It has an API gravity of 31 degrees and a sulfur content of 0.2%. It is produced from the Forcados terminal in the Niger Delta, and it is exported mainly to Europe and Asia. And also we have Brass River. This is a medium quality grade of Nigerian crude oil. It has an API gravity of 28 degrees and a sulfur content of 0.3%. It is produced from the Brass terminal in the Niger Delta. It is exported mainly to Europe and Asia. We also have the S-Cravels. This is a low quality grade of Nigerian crude oil. It has an API gravity of 25 degrees and a sulfur content of 0.4%. It is produced from the S-Cravels terminal in the Niger Delta. It is exported mainly to Asia and South America. The Nigerian crude oil industry is regulated by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, which was established in 1977. The NNPC is a state-owned company that oversees the exploitation, production, refining, distribution, and the marketing of petroleum products in Nigeria. The NNPC also partners with various international oil companies such as Shell, Chevron, ExxonMobil, Total, and Eni to operate joint venture and the production sharing contract in the upstream sector. The Nigerian crude oil industry also faces many challenges, such as security. The Niger Delta region is prone to violence, militancy, kidnapping, and sabotage, which disrupt the oil operation and damage the infrastructure. The movement of the Emancipation of the Niger Delta, MEND, is one of the main militant groups that damage the greater share of the oil wealth and environmental justice for local communities. We also have corruption. The NNPC and the oil sector are often accused of mismanagement, fraud, and embezzlement, which deprive the government and the people of the oil revenue. The Transparency International ranked Nigeria as one of the 149 most corrupt countries out of the 180 countries in the year 2020. We also have environmental. The Nigeria exploitation and production activities have caused several environmental degradation, pollution, and health hazards in the Niger Delta. Oil spill, gas flaring, pipeline leaks, and waste disposal have contaminated the land water, and air affected the livelihood and the well-being of the local people and wildlife. We also have diversification. The oil sector accounts for about 9% of the Nigerian GDP and 90% of the export earning, and making the country hardly dependent on the volatile and fluctuating oil price. The government have been trying to diversify the economy and reduce the reliance on oil by investing on other sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and services. And with all this, Nigeria is a nation that is extremely blessed indeed. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something new and interesting about Nigerian top 5 and most valuable and expensive natural resources. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content and videos like this. Thank you for watching, and